We have a very interesting question here on screen with us. It says there are two cars available with us. One is stationary, the other one is with a passenger which is moving. Question says we have to find the speed of this car, the car with a passenger after the collision. So this is based on the concept of conservation of momentum. For that, let's try and understand what all things are available with us in the question. So we know mass of this car which is available, which is call it as mass 1, which is 50 kg. We have mass of this car which is mass 2, which is 200 kg. Now we are provided that it is stationary. So initial velocity of this car is 0. And this car is moving with 2.5 meter per second. So initial velocity of this car is nothing but 2.5 meter per second. Question says the car with passenger of total mass 200 kg is moving in a straight line. It is traveling at a speed of this much when it hits a stationary car of mass 50 kg. So this is done. So based on this, we can find the collision momentum before collision because it talks about after collision. Momentum for this car is m1u1, which is 50 into 0 because this is stationary. So momentum of this car is 0. Now for this car, momentum would be momentum of car 1. I call it as momentum of car 2. This would be m2u2 before collision. So this is 200 into 2.5. So we get 500 kg meter per second. This is our answer for this part also. What is the momentum of car with a passenger? So answer we get here is 500 kg meter per second. Now what we'll be doing, we'll be trying to find out the speed and direction of its motion immediately after collision. So from this part, we know after the collision, the empty car moves in the same direction at a speed of 4 meter per second, which means after collision, we have the speed of car 1 available, which is 4 meter per second. Question says, what is the speed of car 2? So we have to find basically V2. So we know from law of conservation of momentum, momentum before collision equals after collision. So we can just write the formula straight away. m1u1 plus m2u2 equals to m1v1 plus m2v2. We have to substitute the values and we get the answer here. So we will just substitute the values. We know m1u1 is 0 plus m2u2 we have already got. The answer is 500 equals to m1v1. m1 is nothing but 50 and v1 we got it here, which is 4 plus m2, which is 200. And we have to find V2. So we get, therefore, this is 500, if I'm not wrong, 500 minus, we'll write equal to, which is 50 into 4 is 200 into 200 V2. So basically this is 200 will go on this side, so this become 300 equals to 200 V2. And therefore, we get V2 equals to 1.5 meter per second. So the question was, what is the velocity of the vehicle after the collision? So we get the velocity as 1.5 meter per second. You can see the question. I'll show you the question once again. So you can see this is very interesting question. You have to find the speed of the vehicle after the collision. Hope you have understood something. We will be continuing with such questions and answers in future as well. Thank you and have a great time. Bye-bye.